We announced these payments in January, many months ago. There wasn't a secret. We announced them to all of you. Josh did a briefing on them. This wasn't some nefarious deal, and it wasn't a secret. We were completely open with everybody about it, and it's interesting to me how suddenly this became a story again. That's point number one. Point number two, we do not pay ransom for hostages.
Andrea, the president caught in, however you want to say it, a deliberate untruth, dissembling, not being straightforward and honest, and doing what he often does to the Washington press corps, being smug about it. And with that as a backdrop, with this cash for ransom, with Hillary Clinton's issues, suddenly Americans look at the whole thing and go, they're all liars. Let's go for change.
I mean, they're in some ways fortunate that this is a congressional recess. They're back home, but Republicans, you're already hearing from them on the Hill, that this coincidence of parallel negotiations, which just happened together with a plane, an Iranian cargo plane, unmarked, and cash, Swiss euros and Swiss francs, all of this loaded $400 million. Look, what John Kirby acknowledged for the first time at the State Department briefing was that they held the money until the 3 Americans were out of Iran. And he said, we should have been blamed if we didn't use our leverage because we had concerns, he acknowledged, that they wouldn't be released, that there were elements in Iran, we know who they are, who would have stopped those Americans from leaving. So we used the money. Now, what they're saying is that it was not, quote, ransom, because it was Iran's money. And we owed them that money as part of the agreement, and those arrangements were announced. I mean, we were told, I was negotiating, covering the negotiations for all of those months and months, and in Vienna a year ago, July, for a month while they were finalizing it. They did tell us this money was going to be freed up. It has been frozen in the New York Fed, for all these decades, and that transfer was going to be made. How it was going to be made was first revealed, as you know, 2 weeks ago by the Wall Street Journal. And now we know, again from the Wall Street Journal first reporting, that in fact it was, held until those Americans were released. But they're going to say it's not ransom because it was Iran's money in the first place.
Yeah, but Crystal, it looks like a hostage payment. I mean, well, as Barack Obama does say, if it walks like a duck, what? Sounds like a duck, whatever. It's a duck.
It's a duck.
And however they want to sort it, it's a ransom payment. Release our hostages, release our prisoners, we will give you cash.